Hi. Okay, so it's working on the radio, and we have the live broadcast going on our Facebook business page. I just want to say hi to everyone again. My name is Miss Trey. Well, at least that's how I'm referred to. I am Trey, though. I am the president of Mommy's Day Off, and I'm excited to talk with you guys today. More so about some of the ways you can save money and also be able to, um, in some cases, make money while saving. So you'll see me moving around and doing this and doing that. I'll be on the iPad looking up some of the things that I have written down to share with you today. I'll also be on the Blog Talk radio post because, as you guys know, we have a live radio show that we do just about 3 days a week. Some days are more organized and planned than others. And then other days it's more so just kind of going with the flow. So if you have anything on the radio show, if you have anything you want to say or add to or ask questions and you are not able to join us on the live broadcast online on facebook.com/mommies, MOMMYSDO, then you can take a look and give us a call at the radio show call-in number, which is 818-572-8032. Again, that number to call in is 818-572-8032. So if you want to participate that way, for those who do not want to be who don't want to participate on the live show, but you maybe want to participate on the radio show, you can call that number as well. Okay, so let's go on ahead and get started. I just want to start off with, how was everyone's Easter? I mean, I know this weekend is a busy weekend. You have so much you probably have going on, family, kids. That's the whole reason why we're in business, is because we understand how hectic it can get, working and dealing with the kids and trying to do everything that you got to do. So how was your weekend? Feel free to share. You can call in and tell us about it. What was something that happened that you didn't expect to happen? Did you have any moments where kids were asking questions and you were like, it's a Resurrection Sunday, and that's when we end on it. Sometimes we get we get children who are very inquisitive, and they don't know that we don't always know the answers. They think we know everything. And sometimes when that happens, we put ourselves in a position to not have a response. Um, uh, so how was it? I had a great time. It was simple. I was with one of our more robust, and she's so full of life, clients. Her name is Miss Dee Dee, as all the kids call her. To me, she's Dee Dee, because I'm a little older than her. Not that much older, but I'm a little older than her, so I get to call her Dee Dee. But the kids call her Miss Dee Dee. And she and I were hanging out. We went to church, which we went because one of the families that we work with, the Austin family, we love the Austins. They hosted at their church, and the boys, the three boys, they had a presentation. They actually had to present at church on Sunday. So we wanted to go and support them and cheer them on and hear what they had to say about Jesus and all that all that Resurrection Sunday is about. And so that was nice. And then afterwards, we went for a beautiful brunch hosted by another great client and family, the Gilberts. And we enjoyed them and their company. And we had so much fun. We was able to play with little Miss Grayson, who is like officially a niece. I need you guys to understand. There will be times where I'm like, I had my niece last night. I had my niece this weekend. I'll have my niece. That is Miss Grayson, okay? She did not start off as a niece, I will tell you, but she is a niece. That's my niece. That's it. And her mother and family, they're so beautiful. Her mom actually has a wonderful cupcakery company. So if you're ever looking for, work and cupcakes, handmade, homemade, organic when you need it to be organic, gluten-free, whatever your dietary restrictions are, she's great. You can always reach out to her. That's PYT Cupcakery, which is Pretty Yummy Treats, not Pretty Young Thing. Pretty Yummy Treats Cupcakery. And if you just need more information on that, just hit us up. You can send us a message on our Facebook, or you can call in and join us for sure. So with that also being said, oh, it was no problem, Deb. Hey, girl. So with that, there's little Miss Grayson, huh? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and dive right in and kind of talk a little bit about what different ways you can save money and also in some cases make money that works for you. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of this does take time. It has a lot to do with knowing the deals. Some people are more into couponing than others. I'm not a big couponer, and I'll tell you why. It's not because I don't like saving money, because I am known as the cheap one in the group. I am cheap. I am cheap. I am cheap. And I am not ashamed of it. I am proudly cheap. But certain things just take way too much time and effort. And I'm just like at my wit's end. I like things to be basic and simple, easy to do. So if it's something as simple as going to eBay, something as simple as getting a gift card, I like to do those ones. Those are the ones that I'm like on top of. Now, of course, the easiest, well, I ain't gonna say easiest, the best way, but the known way we all know about to save money is coupons. Whether you get coupon codes, discount codes, sometimes it's about who you know. Hey, you work at Walmart, I'm gonna need you to put a few items in stock for me for Black Friday. That's all good and dandy. I'm not mad at you for that. But for people who can't always do it that way with the coupons, I want to give you a couple of other ways that you can save money, and in some cases, in that process, make money while saving it. And sometimes you might do one or the other. And it always, in most cases, costs a little bit, but it's worth it. So one of the first things I want to talk to you about is secret shopping. I don't know why. It's hard to find a reputable company to work with when it comes to secret shopping, but they are out there. I promise you they are. I have been working with a couple of them, down to going to movies for free, getting the chance to get my oil changes done. Now, do I have to pay for the oil change when I go get it done? Yes, because I'm a secret shopper, so I have to still do the work and pay for it as though this is what I need. This is a service I need. But at the same time, I'm getting reimbursed whatever money I spent on my oil change, along with a lot of times a stipend for doing it. So there is a way to make money while saving money. So did I save money? Absolutely. Because even though I paid for my oil change, I'm getting reimbursed for it. So technically, I didn't pay for an oil change at all. I saved the money there. I got a free oil change. Did I make money? Yes, because they paid me to go to this place on I'm primarily virtual when it comes to phone calls and things like that, business meetings for mommy's day off. A lot of times I'm virtual. I don't have to be in a specific office space. I'm not back and forth. I'm able to work from wherever. The business phone goes to a cell phone. I'm able to get where I have to go, set appointments, go do them without it interfering, right? So let's say I have a business call that I have to be on, and it's going to be a 2-hour conference. It happens. Well, I know that I have a 2-hour conference. I can schedule let's say a secret shop to go and check out, get my oil change done. During the oil change, I'll be there in the customer area. I'm able to sit there, and I'm also working on my business while getting paid to sit there to get an oil change done, and I'll be reimbursed for the amount of money I spent on the oil change. So I saved money, I still got work done, and I made money. This is possible. It's not a secret. For whatever reason, it's hard to come across really good, reputable companies. So I like working with companies that other people I know in secret shopping work with. So I can definitely send a list of different options if you like. Just email us, or you can email us at MDO for Mommy's Day Off at mommysdayoff.com, MOMMYS as in Sam, DAYOFF, Frank, or you can send a message on the Facebook Messenger, and if you call in at 818-572-8032, I'll also go ahead and get your contact information down, and we'll make sure you get the details on some of the secret shopping companies that I personally work with. So one of the other things that you're able to do when you do secret shopping sometimes is test driving cars. Well, you know how useful that is? I need you to understand something. Getting paid to go test drive a car, and I'm in the market for a new car. It's like, oh, okay, I can do that because it's not going to interfere with anything. I already want to get something new. I know I want a truck. Great. Now I can just test drive a bunch of, they got me in the Kia Sorrentos. They'll have you in the Nissan. I can't think of the names of all of them at the moment, but they'll always have you in something. And it's like, okay. And they're paying you $25, $17, $30, $40, depending on how desperate they are to get someone in there, will determine like how much they're willing to pay for it. And you can kind of wait it out and see. You pick a location near you that's convenient to you. So like I have families up and in and out of Atlanta, just real close to west of Atlanta. So that's great. So when I have a secret shop and they want me to go test drive a car, and I know I have a pickup in this area, now I can schedule it. Like I know my schedule, so I can just schedule this secret shop to happen around the time that I would be available in that area, and still be able to get where I got to go on time. So it's perfect. Or sometimes it's a secret shop to go to the grocery store. And oh man, when you get there, you have to spend $12. You'll get reimbursed up to $15. And you have to spend at least, you have to buy a minimum of a quarter pound of cheese. And they might have a specific brand that you have to buy. Doesn't mean that you have to buy a specific flavor, but you might have a specific brand of cheese and a certain amount you have to buy. That's going to cost you $3. You already have to go to the grocery store. Buy a few things while you're there. Even if it costs more than $15, you're going to get $15 back no matter what. And while we're on grocery stores, that doesn't even have anything to do with the cash back you can get solely based off of the credit card you might be using or different apps that are out there, which I will be talking about as well. When it comes to saving money, a lot of times with the way technology is now, it's so much easier than just sitting at home, setting out 2 hours of your time to go in and cut coupons every day and then figure out what store has this coupon going and how can I maximize the use out of this coupon? Which ones can I double? Which ones do I have to only get half off? What does this store have going on? You find all of the things you want, and the way I do it, I look at what I need, I look at what I want, and then I look and see what's on sale. Once I see what's on sale, then I go into the programs that I have and I say, okay, who's giving me the best offer? So what people don't realize is there's nothing that gets in the way of coupons. It doesn't matter if you're on government assistance programs such as SNAPs, which is like food stamp benefits, or if you're paying cash money for your stuff. You have coupons and ways of getting cash back and stuff. You have it, period. It doesn't matter. I had this little, there's one program I like to use called Ibotta. And if you want more information about Ibotta, again, just message us right here on Facebook Live. You can leave a comment with your email address and I can make sure you get it. You can go ahead into our Facebook page, facebook.com/mommiesdo, or you can call in to the radio station and provide your email address. Again, that call-in number is 818-572-8032. So Ibotta is great. And part of the reason why Ibotta is amazing is because it gives you cash back on grocery stores, Walmart's type stores, so wholesalers. You can actually get money back even at Sam's and BJ's just for purchasing a certain type of item. So sometimes it might just be you got to buy any two Vaseline 12-ounce jar or bottle of something. But what's great about it is before you buy it, you can have your Ibotta app and scan the item, and it'll tell you if it qualifies for that specific special. And if it does, you go ahead and you purchase it and you go away with it and you're done. If it doesn't, you know that you can find the one that does. So I like that about Ibotta. Not too many programs help you at the time that you're trying to get it. So with that said, when you have something like Ibotta that's going to give you cash back for going to the grocery store and buying a couple of things, then you're also possibly using a program like Secret Shopping that's telling you you need to spend at least $15 at the grocery store and you got to buy X and Y and Z. Okay, so now you have two ways of you're getting money back on the same transaction because you're getting paid $15 back. Plus some of those grocery store shops, they also pay you to do it. So it might be like a $15 reimbursement, $10 fee. Service fee just for you to go. They're giving you $10 plus they're paying you back $15 out of whatever you spend. And then you have the cash back that Ibotta is giving you. And then let's say you're in the grocery store, and depending on your credit card, if you have one of those cash back credit cards, you typically get 3-2-1. 3% cash back at the gas station, 2% cash back for grocery purchases, and 1% cash back on everything else. So what does that mean? That means that because you're in Kroger, which is a grocery store, you will get 2% cash back on that purchase. So now we are making the cash back on the same transaction 3 ways now. And that doesn't even include the fact that you might be on maybe government assistance. You can still use coupons, and in that transaction, it doesn't matter how you paid for it or what you use to bring the price down. The cash back amount is the same. It truly is, aside from the one that says you have to spend at least $15. So if you are a crazy couponer and you have finagled and managed to buy, $150 worth of stuff for $15, because there are some of y'all out there, and I would love to know you. I will hire you. I will not like to learn how to do it. I'm away from that. I know I can't, but I will hire you to do it for me. But anyways, I'm sorry, I digress. There are those couponers out there. If you're one of those people who can do that, you're now getting cash back because you spent the $15. You're getting cash back because you bought the items and you have proof because it's going to be on your receipt. You're getting cash back because for that $15 that you did spend, you used your credit card. And if you didn't use your credit card and you used food stamps, oh well. You're still getting cash back. You only get you can use the food stamps, I think, only on food. So if you can only use it on food, there's still some items that may have not been food items and you used your credit card to pay for that. Now you're getting cash back from your credit card. And that doesn't even go towards the points you're getting from a store like Kroger for buying products from them. So with Kroger, you can get a maximum, if I'm not mistaken, $35 in gas rewards, which is a maximum $1 off per gallon, 35 gallons. So if you make a purchase that month, and let's say you were just $15 away, which this honestly just recently happened to me, where I was legitimately $15 away from going the cent up. And it was like the 31st, and I just couldn't make it. I tried to. I really did. And when I saw that receipt and it still said I was $3 short, I was like, I'm not going back in here to spend $3 just to get, a whole extra 10 cents off per gallon. I regretted that decision later. Don't be like me. Don't be lazy. Just go back in the store and spend the $3 so you can get, because I was at like 20 cents a gallon. I would have gotten 30 cents off per gallon. Again, I digress. So when you're in stores like Kroger and they have these point systems, you are officially on the same transaction, essentially getting cash back 4 to 5 times. And it's honestly doable. It's possible. There are so many ways. And this is just cash back. I'm just telling you about how to make money. I'm not even really covering the whole saving part yet. Kroger may or may not have been the cheapest, or maybe their coupons that day were like double, or whatever is going on with Kroger that you decided you were going to purchase from there. Getting the gas rewards is a perk. Like, that is something to consider because gas is expensive. I'm here in Georgia, and around the corner from where I live, the Kroger over here, the gas is at like $2.29 a gallon. And I don't know where everybody else is from, but I can tell you honestly, from the bottom of my heart, that's high. Okay, that is a lot of money because you're paying that per. I hate watching money just go. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't not have gas in my car. And that's the part that sucks when you really again, I digress. Please excuse my digression. So if you are just now joining us, I apologize for digressing. We're just talking about ways to save money and in some cases make money in the process of saving. This is Ms. Trey. I'm the president of Mommy's Day Off. So happy to see you all here today. If you have anything you want to add, or if you have questions about any type of programs or things that I bring up, you can feel free to leave a comment here on Facebook Live, or you can call into the radio show. The call-in number is 818-572-8032. Oh, and let me just tell you in advance, I do apologize for the glare. You know, I wear glasses. There's not much I can do about that. But anyway, so when it comes down to saving money, it's not always black and white. It's not always so cut and dry, is all I'm trying to say. You have to be open to different ways of getting that to happen. One of the other ways that I like to save money is by using a program called Ebates. Now, even with something like Ebates, a lot of these cash back programs, you have so many different ways that you can use it. So like, let's say Ibotta might have where you can get cash back for buying a gift card, a Home Depot gift card at Kroger. Right? Which they do. They have stuff like that. Like, I've seen it where it'll say buy a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card, buy a specific brand company's gift card, and you'll get $5 as long as it's for X amount of dollars or more. Boom, right? So let's say Ibotta has that. So now you have it for, let's say, like I was saying, Home Depot. Home Depot wants you to, so said to Ibotta, we will give all of your customers $5 cash back if they spend at least $50 on a gift card. Kroger at the same time has a special where it says that you get 4 times the gas reward points for gift cards. And you go ahead and you have work and things you actually need to do. And Home Depot is the store that you need to go to get the supplies you need. It's Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever. But you know that there's these specials going on with Home Depot. So you're like, okay, I'm going to go get this Home Depot gift card. Now, remember what I told you. When you make a purchase at the grocery store, no matter what it is you buy, your credit card is giving you 2% cash back. Period. Off brink. It does not matter what you buy. So you go ahead and you make that purchase at the grocery store. Then you add on the fact that you went to Ebates first. And let's say Ebates online, which is an online cashback program, says if you spend money at Home Depot today and you get 10% cash back. Now, it's not always 10%. Sometimes it's like 3%, 2%. But the whole point for me is it's more money cash back that you're buying the stuff anyway. So now you have 2 reasons to be incentivized to go and get a gift card, right? You have Kroger giving you 4 times the points. You have Ibotta saying that they're going to give you $5 plus 2% cash back on the amount of money that you spend on the gift card. And you have 3 reasons, and you have stuff you need to get from Home Depot. So let's say after you totaled everything that you needed to get, it was about to be about $243, right? That's about $250. Well, 4 times 250, that means you're getting 1,000 in gas points right off of one purchase. You're getting 2% cash back on that $250 gift card that you go on ahead and purchase. So we're going to literally do the math right now. So 250, you get 1,000 points. That right there is $35. Easy, because you're able to get a whole dollar off per gallon. So that $2.25 that I'm complaining about went down to $1.25. Boom. I'm sorry. I love saving money. You just don't understand. So $2.50, 2%. That's $5 back that you're getting from your credit card company. Ibotta is giving you $5 plus another 2%. So that's another $10. Ebates is giving you 10%. So that's $25 cash back that Ebates is giving you. So far on this $250 that you were about to spend anyway, you're getting $40 cash back. Ebates, Ibotta, and your credit card company. But wait, when we add the $35 that you can get in gas, because you can get a maximum of $35 off, which means you can get a maximum of 35 gallons at $1.25. So we add that $35 that you just saved, that's $75 cash back. Oh, there we go. Well, you still can't see it, and I'm having a hard time figuring out the math behind this. So, the science behind how to show it so that you can actually, oh, there you go. $75. Did the science. Boom. So you still are able to get cash back and make money off of that. But hold on. Let's say Home Depot, or maybe not Home Depot, Bear has a secret shop going on, and they are willing to pay you $25 to go to Home Depot and talk to the Bear, the paint department, and answer a couple of questions about how they treat you and whether or not they actually showcase their paint. Now you're getting another $25. You have officially made $100 off of that $250 transaction. I mean, seriously? Now again, it may seem like work, but it's really not. If you know you're about to spend money, all you need to do is look it up. Go online. You have a secret shop for Home Depot? Great. I need to go to Home Depot. Go online. Ibotta has cash back for Home Depot. If I get a Home Depot gift card, great. I need to go to Home Depot. How much is everything going to cost me? Go on HomeDepot.com. See your total. Great. Go to Ebates. How much is this stuff going to cost? How much cash back can I get with Home Depot? Great. Boom. You go to the Home Depot store. You talk to them. You get all fancy. It's real simple. But what you do is when you go on Ebates, you send it and you schedule it for pickup. So you pay for everything. You can go to Home Depot, talk to them, talk to the paint department at that time. But you go and you pick up everything and you know what exactly you need. You go online, you put everything in your cart, you go to Ebates, you connect it to that cart, and boom, you're getting cash back now for that transaction. And you just schedule yourself to go pick it up. And if you want to get real technical, I'm that extra person. I will go to the Home Depot near my place to look at everything in person and figure out from an expert what all do I need. And then I'm going home, finishing up the transaction online, and I have it pick up at a different Home Depot department so I can do that paint job again. And now I done made an extra $25 off of Home Depot, all off of one interaction. It's real. This is really possible. You can absolutely do this. It's not hard. It's just about taking the time out to think before you buy. Before I go and get my car washed, I check and see if there's a secret shop for me to get my car washed. Before I go and get an oil change, I check and see if there's a secret shop for me to get an oil change. If I know I'm going out of town, I check and see what secret shops are happening in that city that I'm going to. I'm already going to be there. And who knows how hard of a time they're having finding people to do it. And I'm already in the system. They know who I am. I want to go check out a movie. I check and see if there's a secret shop for that movie. If I have to go to my credit union, my credit union isn't local. So let's say I need to go to the bank and deposit or withdraw cash. Guess what I do? I check and see if there's a secret shop for me to go to any specific credit union. And then now I can go to this shared credit union, take care of my transaction, and get paid for doing it. It's real. Like, you don't realize how easy it is for you to consistently make money every time you walk out the door. It's easier than you think, and it's way more tangible, attainable, and possible than most people believe. They have secret shops for apartments. They want you to go to apartment complexes and pretend like you want to be a tenant. They want you to go to car dealerships and pretend like you want to buy a car. Now, it's a lot more fun pretending you want to buy a car in Infinity than it might be, to pretend you want to buy a car down at Kia. But you're getting paid either way. You learn about these vehicles that you already are doing research on anyway, seeing what the perks are. You're learning which of the salespeople you actually like. So when you do decide to buy a vehicle, you know who to talk to. You know who you want to deal with. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win and another win situation on a constant basis. So I apologize. Let me just say out there again for everyone just joining us. The call-in number is 818-572-8032. Otherwise, just sitting here on Facebook Live from the business page, as well as on the radio show doing a live broadcast. And we're talking about money management tips. It's so easy to forget that you should and it's best to save money, So another way of saving money, I know a lot of people who say, oh, I do secondhand shopping. And you might, but you don't know it's impossible for a lot of people to go to every single thrift store that's got good, valuable stuff. So one of the places I like to look at is online, and it's called Vinted.com. Now, the great thing about Vinted is you can sell on there too. It's secondhand stuff. People are pretty honest about where it comes from, how it looks. You get pictures, you get videos now, and you can see what it is. They also have it where you can meet someone locally and not have to worry about shipping. But as the seller, you don't pay for shipping. The buyer pays for shipping. It's an easy way to clear out your closet if you, let's say, because again, I've admitted it and I will continue to admit it. Miss Trey is lazy, okay? She gets up when she has to get up, okay? And when she gets up, she likes to do everything she needs to do while she's up, because when she sit back down, it won't get done. It just won't. And I know that about myself. I'm okay with that. Believe me. I'm all right with that for now anyway, till I guess health problems happen. But there aren't any now, so I'm taking it. So with that said, with Vinted, you can do everything laying in your bed. You spread it all out. You take the pictures of the stuff you want to sell. You don't have to drive to Goodwill. You don't have to drive to Plato's Closet. You don't have to drive to the consignment shop. You can do it all from right there. And when somebody orders, all you do is you print out their label, grab the stuff, you run to the post office while you're out that day, you put it all in the box, you seal it, you label it, and you ship it on its way. I'll leave the house to make some money. And the money hits your account, at least your Vinted account, within 48 hours once it's been shipped or once it's been received or something like that. And if you're not happy with the purchase when you get it, you can just resell it. I know. That's all you gotta do is go on ahead and resell it. So it's not like you're stuck keeping it if you end up not liking it. I am a thrift store girl. I love thrift stores. I like buying stuff from thrift stores because a lot of times in stores now, when you try to buy something brand new, the quality just isn't as good. You don't really have anything to stand on. Whereas, like, when you're working with somebody on Vinted, for example, you can say to them, "So, why are you selling this? Okay, what is the issue? What is the problem with it? Okay, well, so you're just cleaning out your closet, no problem. So then, what is the soonest that you will be able to get it in the post office? You can have a legit conversation, and you can also barter. I am a negotiation queen and a barter queen. I will quickly tell you what I can do for you and see what's up, what we gonna do for each other, how we gonna work together to make us both happy. I don't have no shame in it. I'm not one of those people who's outrageous with it though. I'm not gonna come to you and be like, "Oh, you trying to sell this car, this $8,900 quoted car from and I'm gonna come to you and say, I'm gonna give you five." I'm not insulting with it, but I will always try to see how low you're going to go. And I will consider what I can do as well. So just as quickly as they send me a thank you card for purchasing, I send a little thank you card to say thank you for providing a great item. I'm very appreciative of it. I always leave a review. There are just different ways that people will appreciate doing business with you, even if you're getting on their nerves with always trying to bring the price down. They want to get rid of it. For most people, they just want it out of their closet. So they don't really care about the money. They just want it gone, And so if you can think of other programs that you might use, like Vinted, I know there's like Mercari. There's a few others that I've been invited to. But yeah, they're great to use. Feel free to share any of those on the Facebook comments, or you can call in to the radio show at 818-572-8032 and share whatever other ones you are possibly aware of. But yeah, so when it comes to like doing when it comes to basically you actually doing the programs and using all of these different systems, you can really do it. Like there's so many ways to save money and make money. It's not always so black and white. It's not always so cut and dry. We have a very strong will, that it's like whatever we really have to do, we will get it done. You should be that way about your money as well. I'm one of those people who does feel as though do it yourself to save money. Why pay somebody to do something that you can do? But at the same time, I'm understanding of why you would pay somebody to do something that you can do, because you don't want to do it. I don't want to. And if you can afford to pay someone to do something you don't want to do, go for it. I completely concur with that. I think that makes perfect sense for anybody to go on ahead and pay somebody to do something they do not want to do. I think that makes perfect sense. I think you should do that. I think that's how you should do things. But if you're not at that place, then yeah, you got to kind of suck it up and do it yourself. I don't want a coupon. So I'm, again, putting it out there. I will hire somebody to be a professional couponer for my home. If you agree to this, you can grab a couple of things for yourself every now and again. And terms of payment, I will take care of that. All I need you to do is get me the coupons based on what I use, what I like first. I'm not trying to be no big old distributor and no wholesaler trying to sell stuff. I'm not trying to do that. I use certain products. I need them to be cheaper. Primarily because I'm cheap. I accept myself as I am, though, so it's okay. So yeah, when it comes to saving money, one of the best ways to save money is to always look it up and see What are the specials? What's on sale? Who's having a sale? Then you go in, and sometimes it takes a little bit more time than you want. So like, let's say you know for a fact you're going on a business trip, or it may not even be a business trip. Maybe it's just a trip with friends and stuff. Going in and taking care of stuff so that you are doing like, what are they called? Timeshare presentations. Watch them. You're going to get some theme park tickets. You're going to get money. You're going to get discounts on theme park tickets for spending an hour sitting there listening to them tell you all about a timeshare you have no intent on purchasing. Do it. Apply for this credit card. If you get this credit card, you'll be able to do XYZ. No problem. Apply. If you have the credit for it, apply. And if you win, if you get it, they're giving you 50,000 points, which is good for 2 or 3 free nights. Use it on that trip. Use it on that trip. But the thing about credit cards, when you use your credit card, you use what you have already in your checking account to pay for it. So you use your credit card every month. That's great, but you should pay it off every month. And make sure you leave credit to use. So as long as you're actively using it, you're okay. If you're not able to pay, if you're not going to use it every month, but you want to keep the credit card, then what you do is you use it at one time and you pay off like 75% of that transaction that you did, and then you make payments every month, the minimum payment every month. And then once you get down to you have zero credit, you have the full credit limit again, zero balance, then you turn around, buy something else and do the same thing. You pay 75% of it and then you just make payments. And again, these transactions are just helping you with cash back, or they might be giving you points to be able to use with somewhere else or some way else. Like with Southwest Airlines, for example. Oh my goodness. A lot of people don't know. Southwest Airlines allows you an ample, like so many ways to make cash back on transactions. I mean, not cash back, points. Let's say you were already about to go out to eat. So you look it up. You may not even look it up. Just one day you check your Southwest account and you see that your points have gone up. And it just turns out you went to one of their preferred restaurants. So you got points. Or a lot of these programs now, they have it where as long as you connect your credit cards to their system, they will automatically give you your points and your cash back on their own. You don't have to ask them for it. You don't have to say anything to them about it. They just give it to you. Hello. Do it. I use GoDaddy for our website and stuff. I don't have my stuff set on auto renew. Not at all. I do my payments through Ebates every single time. Why? Because at the very least, I'm going to get 8% cash back through Ebates simply for paying one of my bills on GoDaddy. You're about to add a line to your cell phone plan? Check out Ebates first. Do they have cash back with Verizon? Do they have cash back with T-Mobile? Do they have cash back with Comcast? Do they have cash back with DirecTV? All of these are things that you're about to spend money on. If you can get that extra cash back for it, why not? Just do it. Do what it takes so that you can make that extra money back. Again, sometimes saving money isn't in the here and now. It's not that you save 25 cents on that 50-cent item. Sometimes it's simply that you made money off of that item, off of that transaction. And it does happen. Like with Ibotta, there are so many things that I've bought that I've never tried before, but I was like, oh, I'll try it out because the cash back amount. I check it, I go to the store, and the cash back Ibotta is giving me for that item is more than how much the item costs. Okay, I'll buy it. No problem. I will take that. So you can make money even off of those transactions. A lot of people who are those crazy couponers, they get paid to coupon because they know how to do it in a way so that they don't have to spend as much, but they still get the money for the items. So there are ways to save money without you going crazy, trying to coupon, trying to read the fine print, trying to figure out exactly how you want to do things. And don't get me wrong, like, I don't want to give the wrong impression. I am a couponer. Like, let's see. I didn't even think to share that. I am a couponer. I have my couponing book, my binder. I have, my pen there. I have my little groups and stuff and information for me to use. I have my coupons, my go-to coupons. I have all of the things categorized by different groups. So like, these are manufacturer coupons, and it's like household, personal care, baking, bread, water, beverages, fruits, snacks. And then I have my store related coupons. So these are all for Publix, these ones here are I don't have my Kroger coupons. Restaurant coupons, Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King, which I have a bunch of Dunkin' Donuts ones that I need to put in there. When I get some entertainment stuff, I would put them in this one, and things that are specifically for children and babies. And the reason why I have a whole section for them is because obviously we're constantly purchasing stuff for for what we do and different events and stuff that we hold. But yeah, and then I have my whole book where I can write my whole grocery list down and be all right there. And some people, they need reminders. Are you one of those people who need a reminder about everything? If you are, that's okay. If you need a reminder about what it is that you need to pay, sometimes you need a reminder to pay this bill or pay that bill. That's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you pay them on time. So when you're using this credit card to get that extra 2% cash back or that extra 3% cash back, just make sure you actually pay it. Pay it. Don't sit there and let the balance just dwindle away. And then all of a sudden your credit utilization score is low because of how high you're using. Your credit utilization does play a role in your credit score. Now, it doesn't play as big a role as the amount of stuff you have on there. So like the fact that you have a car, the fact that you have student loans that are paid on time, it doesn't play as big of a role as that, but it does play a role. So keep that in mind when you're deciding what's the priority and what's not. And again, like I was saying, sometimes you might just be paying your Verizon bill. You can use your credit card to pay that same Verizon bill. Now as long as you're paying off the credit card for the Verizon bill to keep coming out of it, now you're making cash back twice because you went through Ebates to pay the bill and you got cash back for using that specific credit card. Or maybe you got more money back because you went and instead of going into Verizon and just buying a whole bunch of stuff, you found out how much your total was and you went into a place like Kroger to get the gift card for Verizon. It is possible. Now, I ain't going to lie to you. A lot of Krogers and stuff, when they have those type of specials with the 4 times the rewards points, it's based on you getting it for a specific store, not like just a simple Visa gift card reward point. So just keep that in mind when you decide what you are, like which gift cards may or may not be worth it. But yeah, I'm just a huge supporter of saving money, making money, and making sure every time you leave home, it's worth it. I can't put it any other way. I haven't paid for pizza in a long time because there's always a pizza shop. Do I got to take 500,000 pictures of this daggone pizza? Yeah, I do. So I'll take it. I'm getting a pizza for free and they're reimbursing me. They reimbursed me for how much I spent on the pizza, and they paid me to buy my pizza from this one place. Okay, I'll do it. When I want to go bowling, I will call my sister. Like, do you have a secret shop for for bowling in your area? I sure do. Hey, let's go. And I'll still treat and let her get the cash back for it. Now we don't do that often. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm the younger sister, so she's supposed to spoil me. But don't limit your saving capabilities. Don't limit it, because you have an opportunity to save money and or make money with everything you do. Sometimes it's not even about you going and couponing. Sometimes it's not about wasting you spending that time that way, or you spending your energy that way. A lot of times it is solely just you looking into it. I go to the grocery store, I buy what I need. I don't always check before I go. For what? No, I don't. I'll check when I get home, and I'm like, oh, let me see which Walmart stuff. But a lot of times what I do is I go on Ibotta, for example, I pull up the app and I'll show it to you. I go into Ibotta. So Ibotta is the so I'll go in, right? And what you do is you pick your store. Because here's the thing with Ibotta. I got cash back for referring. Oh, and same with Ebates. I get money all the time for referring people. And if that is something you're interested in, just again, send me your email address. I will make sure you are hip and you have access to all of these things that I'm talking to you about. But I get cash back for referring someone, and all she got was, she did a transaction where she got 25 cents cash back on Ibotta, and it said, oh, we just sent you $5. Boom, I got $5 and she got $10 because I referred her. So let people refer you to things. Before you sign up for something, check and ask people, hey, does anyone have an account with eBay? Does anyone I know have a such and such? Okay, this is my email. Send me a thing. Send this to me. The first person to respond, I'll give my email address so you can refer me. Do it, because sometimes both of you will get paid for the referral. It's not just the person sending the referral that gets paid. You'll get something too. Like with eBay, you get a $10 gift card instead of $5, and the person who referred you is getting $25. I'll take that. So yeah, let's say I picked so that's me, it's connected to my Facebook. So let's say I picked the store. So they got Joann's, they got Best Buy, they got Old Navy, they have Walmart, of course, and Kroger. So let's say I go to Kroger. Now, right now, they have a 25-cent cash back just for going to Kroger. If you have a receipt from Kroger and you upload it, you will automatically get 25 cents. So even if you bought something that was 25 cents, and the item you bought that was 25 cents because you had coupons and everything, they're giving you $2 in cash back for, you'll get that $2 cash back, plus you'll get that 25-cent cash back every time. No exaggeration. So let's say I click on Kroger. What I like is, once I've selected Kroger, I can actually go in to see all of their cash back stuff. So like $1.50 for cash back on Vaseline, hefty bags, $1 cash back, all of that I'm seeing, I can go ahead in there. I can just add it to my thing. And so when I go into the Kroger store and I'm inside Kroger, I have this up here that says I have options. So I've already pretty much made my shopping cart without actually writing everything down. And so now I can see the items that have cash back on them that I've already said I need to get, and it'll tell me. And so I can buy these items now that I'm here. So it is another great way to make money and kill a bunch of birds with the same stone. See, I didn't even know that they had one for Hefty. I buy Hefty bags all the time. Hefty. Anyway, so there's so many ways to save money and make money. It's not always just a black and white thing. It's not always going to be you got a coupon, or you have to know somebody who has the time. You have to buy things in bulk, and you have to be willing to do. It's not always like that. Sometimes it's just simply about taking the things that you do every day already, or the things you know you have to do in the next upcoming days, and trying to find out how you can switch it to flip it to your benefit, more than just getting what you want, but getting paid to do it. So I've just told you about getting a $250 gift card and getting even $125 cash back. Cash back. Like, you see the money. You see it. Now, granted, 35 of that was gas, but I'm sure you can see that. I can see that not leave my bank account, and it looks beautiful every time. So don't limit your cash back options to just couponing, or to just doing things like couponing. You are the only reason why you are not making money every time you leave the house. The only reason. I typically leave money for business, for families, for work, or for secret shopping and or cashback opportunities. So again, work. I look at secret shopping as a job. I got paid $200 one time. They wanted me to go to Publix, and all I was doing was confirming like the prices on items. Did it take time? Yes. And it's trying, but you got paid for every item you did. And you could do it more than once at the same location. You weren't required, like, it wasn't one of those where it was like, oh, you did it last week, so you can't do it this week. It was never like, it's not like that. It's literally more like they have different ones that you have to check at that store. So you could do all of them as long as you can get them done by the due date that you told them you would get it done by. And they will take it. I made $250 going to Publix once, and I hated it because the Publix was pretty far from where I lived. It was traffic every time that I had my due date to go, so getting back home was always a hassle. But I was there for 2 hours, and then it took me an hour and a half or so in travel. I still made more than $40 an hour, so I'll take that. And that's including travel time. And you can tell them you want a bonus because of the travel time. So I say all that to say our session is coming to a close here on the radio show. Everyone on Facebook Live, you can still continue to watch. I'm not going to be here, though. I will hang up. But I say all of that to say there are so many ways to save money and make money while saving money. There are secret shopping opportunities. You can go into facebook.com/mommiesdo, and you can send me your email address there. You can send it to Trey, TRE, at mommiesdayoff.com, or comment. Oh, sorry about the pause. The countdown started happening. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear. I guess I'll find out. But yeah, you can reach out to me so that you can become a part of Ebates, Vinted, Ibotta, and any of the secret shopping jobs you are interested in learning more about. Well, I do hope everybody has a great day. I hope your evening goes as planned. I don't know what you're doing for dinner. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. But I do want to thank you for taking the time out to share with us and enjoy us live. And if you have any questions, issues, or concerns, you can always feel free to contact me, or you can give us a call at Mommy's Day Off, 706-804-2468. Not to mention, our hours of operation are at 10 to 6 Monday through Friday, and 12 to 5 Saturdays and Sundays. But we do provide services 24/7. So anyways, thank you so much for your support and listening out, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good one.